Day 412. So today was a work from home day, regardless of self isolation. Um, I ended up doing a little bit of painting, not much, because I ended up doing more yard work since my grass has gotten really long. Had to use a weed whacker in some places. Um, and yeah, other than that, my company did have our official COVID-19 discussion along with a kind of regular town hall meeting. Um, and I was kind of disappointed in what they decided to go with. They essentially said that um, if you don't already have an autoimmune disease, um, you're not at risk, or you aren't showing symptoms, or you don't have kids that are home because schools are closed, you need to be in office. And I think that's extremely counterintuitive, because the other message they're putting out is, we want everyone to get through this. We want everyone to, be healthy and continue to have a job and all of that stuff. And I understand on the business side of things they're trying to do as little disruption as possible, but we're at the point of disruption. Um, you know, the cases, the numbers are just going to skyrocket from this point on, and it's because people are going around doing business as usual, and we're headed towards a quarantine, like a nationwide quarantine, because if they don't, the numbers are going to overwhelm the hospitals. They might already do that because, again, people are just going around business as usual. Um, and you might have symptoms, even though or you might have, very light symptoms that you might mistake for a flu, or you can't get tested because, testing is so rare right now. And so you don't know, even if you're healthy, you spread it around. And so the only thing you can do that truly helps everyone is to go into self isolation. And unfortunately, they've chosen not to do that. And I find it ridiculous because there are a bunch of people who come into the office every day who have full home setups. 2 monitors, a docking station, keyboard, mouse, etc. Exactly what they have in the office, and yet they're still required to come in because they don't have children, they're young, they're healthy, um, and that's the exact opposite of what should be happening, right? Because social isolation only works if everyone isolates, and they said, oh, well, we'll move your cubes so that you're, a couple cubes away from other people, or we'll, um, what was the other thing? You can use conference rooms, things like that. And it's just like, that's not enough. I mean, because if you think about it, you're social distancing, but people will still go make their coffee. They'll still go get water from, the fountain. They'll still go to the fridge to get their food. And so there's going to be multiple surfaces that people are touching every day. And so the easiest way for this thing to spread is to just sit on those surfaces. And, once one person gets infected, they're going to have to shut down the office. But it's like, I still don't see the point of why they're not doing it now. Why aren't they taking the precaution now and get as many people out of the office as possible so that the people who truly need to go into the office for, paper, mail related items, or for other reasons, right? They can go do it in a secure manner that keeps them safe and healthy. But I'm not the decision maker, and I guess they're just not willing to trust people to handle working from home, because that's what's required. And yeah, yeah, I'm disappointed. I personally am gonna push staying home. I stayed home today. I'm gonna. I'm. Well, I'm still thinking about it. I'm probably gonna stay home tomorrow. I am lucky enough that I'm in the IT department, and we've had a very loose work from home policy for a long time. And three of the seven IT people are already working remotely. So I don't see there being a huge issue. But either way, um, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Until then.